got that John Cena, my name is Starks, aka the undisputed champ. You know the reason if you haters can't reach me. Smoking straight gas, but I'm sipping on an EV. The food stay fresh, gotta mix this with some kiwi. I make this look so easy, they make it look so cheesy. Heard them little songs, them things made me ZZ. Business over BS, you haters can't see. They say it's all love, better show me where you see me. Yeah, baby, I'm the beastie. Wipe me down with TP. Got me drunk with power. I can never be a DD. Got that John Cena moment. You haters can't see me. I dressed in all black, but everything peachy. Always heard time is money. So lately I've been greedy. You know the reason if you haters can't reach me. Got that John Cena moment.
That was not Starks. You can find him over on Instagram. Another Northeastern Ohio native, just like me, just like Joe, just like Jeremy. He would show up to work. What's going on, Joe?
Oh, nothing. I'm doing my lovely work too, you know. So we all on the same page.
It's important to be productive.
Not all the time, but hey. I had to.
Do you know how many accounts we've reached on Instagram in the last 30 days?
I believe it's like at the 10.
65,000 accounts. That's how many we have reached on Instagram in the last 30 days.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
That's more than I expected, but okay, cool.
And, that's just because I've been getting, some extra energy from my friends over at Border Bears Gummies. 20 milligrams caffeine, kicks like coffee, tastes like candy. I've eaten 4 packs.
Okay. What does it taste like? Blueberry,
watermelon? Blue raspberry, Joe.
Raspberry, okay.
Blue raspberry.
All right. What can you just rip it open so it look like never mind. Never mind. I was kidding.
Can't get it.
It's okay. Oh yeah.
Jeremy,
bag.
Get in here. It's time for you to do something, help raise some money for some puppies that need forever homes. Lorain County Dog Kennel Fundraiser, right on our Instagram. Click there, donate everything. Everything you donate goes directly to Friends of Lorain County Dog Kennel. Joe, you need a dog.
I can't have pets at the moment. You
need 4. Get 4 dogs, Joe.
Well,
15.
No, I can't.
15 dogs and a goat.
That's too many.
Get a camel.
Well, I can't get a
mini cow.
I can't get a cat. I tell you what.
You know I can do that, did you?
I tell you what. This is what I do. I'll get a cow. But White sister had to come and pick up the poop and everything. Clean up it up.
Oh yeah. She's not gonna do that. She already has to clean up after the big guy.
But she can say.
Hey, what are you guys saying about me? Don't worry about it. Okay, Joe, I'm gonna go. Without any further ado, here's Jeremy.
All right, cool.
Joe.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going all good.
Happy to hear it, Joe. It is raining. It is pouring in Cleveland.
better than yesterday when that rainstorm hit. Oh, people walked you out in Cleveland near the street, bro. Power went out, but hey, yeah.
Well, our power went out last week, which is unusual. It's unusual for our power to go out. I don't know why, whenever you're just a few streets away from me, why your power didn't go out. I don't know what makes you so damn special, Joe.
I guess where the bridge is at, I had power. Y'all didn't.
Yeah. The Cuban Gorilla checking us out live on Instagram. Thank you for being with us. It's been a hell of a weekend in the wrestling world, that's for sure. Joe, where do you want to kick things off? I'm gonna tell you now. I didn't watch NXT last night.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, cool.
I did not watch NXT. I watched a fair amount of the series finale of Who Killed WCW. Not the entire episode yet.
I watched that last night. I didn't watch the whole NXT because due to family, so due to my family, we're all on the whole Sling account, and when you're on the Sling account, it gives you that alert like, oh, too many people.
Y'all sharing passwords.
Hey, okay,
Hello.
Hey, I'm the one paying for it.
Cuban Gorilla said NXT was good.
It was good, yeah.
Cuban Gorilla, you're in the comments, my friend. Feel free to drop them in there. Let us know what happened on NXT. We are going to kick things off. We're going to talk a little bit about Monday Night Raw. First of all, we're going to heart goes out to the Wyatt family. Sika passed away, Roman Reigns' father. Shared our 10-bell salute. Samoan Dynasty, the Wild Samoans were great, man. Captain Lou Albano managing them. Fantastic tag team.
They were great.
I think it will weigh heavy on Friday Night SmackDown. Loss has been a focal point of wrestling, and it's only Wednesday because Monday Night Raw had a cloud of doom brought on it by a VHS tape of one Bo Dallas, Taylor Rotunda, sat down with Uncle Howdy for a one-on-one interview to talk about how he felt when his brother died.
I'm going to say one thing before we get into that.
Oh.
I'm going to say Bubba Ray's right. That wasn't Bo Dallas. That was Wyndham, the person speaking from the truth, from the heart. That wasn't character, I believe.
So first of all, no, that wasn't Wyndham. That's Taylor. Why do you keep saying the wrong name? I don't want to call out Busted Open. I was on there this morning. I don't want to call him out. But I mean, why did he keep calling Taylor Wyndham? Was it a slip of the tongue, or was he implying that that's Wyndham embodying Taylor? Is that what he was trying to imply? Is this metaphorical?
No, I think what he's trying to say was the way he had the speech, how he said everything is truly how the real person felt in real life, not the character.
Oh, so he was just misspeaking, saying Wyndham. He meant to be saying Taylor, and he just kept saying Wyndham.
Yeah, he kept talking about how he felt for his real life, real family. That's what he meant by not Bo Dallas, the character speaking, but him, the real person, speaking from the heart, not speaking from the heart of the character, but the heart of the real person. That's why, that's why when you listen to it, he said how you felt when your brother died. He
just messed me up, and he kept saying Wyndham. He just kept saying Wyndham. And
so I think that's what he meant.
It was kind of driving me nuts. I'm like, why in the hell does he keep calling Bo Dallas Wyndham? And honestly, it kind of proves the point of the promo about people forgot about it. Bubba Ray Dudley can't even get his name right. I'm busted open this morning. Yesterday morning, whatever.
Yeah, so I think that's what he meant by it. Like, it wasn't Bo speaking about the death of his brother. It was Wyndham speaking the death of his brother in real life. If he would have said it better, he probably would have understood it better. But yeah.
See, how you doing it? You keep calling Taylor Wyndham also. See, probably Dudley's in your head, man. You can't let it. Them boys from Dudleyville, they just never get their shit right. So, what? How many times did you watch that promo just once? Just one time, just while it was live?
I watched it live, then I recapped it when it showed up on, YouTube. Yeah.
All right. So whenever you first seen it,
when I
Shawn
first seen
Spears
it,
beat Trick Williams. What?
oh yeah, damn. They had a match
What?
last night. They had a match last night.
What? Best match ever from Cuban Gorilla. They had Shawn Spears beat Trick. Don't get me wrong. No, I am not shitting on Shawn Spears. I like Shawn Spears, and I think it was a missed opportunity in AEW to do more with him.
I think they're gonna make that a fatal 4-way for that title. I think it's gonna turn into a fatal 4-way.
That foreshadowing was there that last week where they did the overhead shot of everyone crawling toward the belt, which great shot.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I guess I'm gonna have to catch up on some NXT. You know, every Tuesday night, Joe, your sister looks at me whenever we get done. I get finished up in the office, heading back to bed or whatever, and she always goes, "Wrestling on? You watch wrestling?" Like, NXT's on, but I just don't watch NXT live. And every single Tuesday, she goes, "Sure, you don't just want to watch it live?" I never watch it live. I can't remember the last time I watched NXT live.
Probably Black and Gold.
I'm gonna have to start, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start watching NXT live.
Yeah. The beginning, I say the beginning, it was pretty good. The tag team, the cup, can't remember the damn cup name, but yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Man, Cuban Gorilla saying it's the best match ever, and he was surprised. So definitely gonna have to check that out. Now I feel dumb not listening to your sister and just watching them live. But I never, like, all honesty, Joe, I can't think of the last time I watched NXT live. I think I
can go
watched TNA live more recently than I watched NXT live.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like I gotta get back on my NXT kick.
I think you should watch it when they say a special announcement, because then you might see like a surprise from a TNA show up again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as soon as someone says his name, he's gonna appear. So that's just what's gonna happen. That'll be the crossover star. Is gonna be Joe Hendry. But back to the Wyatt Six.
I could say this. When I saw it, when he said that, how did you feel about your brother passing? My gut reaction, I said, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You gonna say that on live television? And then I looked at it like, damn, that's fucked up. They really gonna say that? How you feel about your brother? I'm like, my mind was like, they really said that, and then I'm like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then when I kept listening to it, how they had it going, I understood why they did it after the second time watching it, and after the second time hearing it, I'm like, okay, I understood it. Might not agree with the first time, but the second time after you watch it, you understand why they did it.
So I think it's that kind of a knee-jerk thing whenever they use something real life in wrestling for our entertainment, and we start to feel like, oh, hey, are they exploiting somebody, right? Yeah. Okay. Cuban Gorilla, I'm gonna get to that in just a second. Whenever he said that, how you feel like your brother's death, I initially, I felt the same way you did. Like, oh man, like, why? but also, like, man, I don't deal with death well. Like, I handle loss poorly. Or maybe I'm just an emotional guy. I don't know. But I don't deal with death well at all. Death of pets, death of family. When Bray Wyatt died, no joke, no bullshit goes on a pocket. Man, I teared up. Like, I was choked up. I was like, as soon as I read Triple H's thing, like, I had chills. I was like, oh man, like it was a shot to the gut. And I watched that, and I'm like, ugh. And then I rewatched it. I showed it to your sister, and I'm watching. I'm like, man, I felt exactly how I was supposed to feel. I felt that. It made me feel something. And that's what pro wrestling is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you feel. And I kind of hate how much it's overused when people talk about pro wrestling and, oh, it's cinema, all right? That was cinematic. It was done to, they're showing the human side of Uncle Howdy and of Taylor, Bo Dallas, whatever they're going to call the human aspect. But they're telling us what turned him into a monster. It's, you think about, like, your sister loves all those shows about serial killers. People, you know, the rest of the psychopaths. Like, she watches those shows, the SVUs, I don't know, like 2020, all that shit.
So Sunday she'll be watching Snap on Lifetime.
I don't know if she watches that, but she watches, like there's like an investigation, and it's trying to peel back the layers of what caused someone to crack. That's totally her jam. Like, she watches that shit all the time. For me, that's what they were doing for us. They were peeling back what was creating these monsters, and I think they're going to do it with each one of them. I don't know how this connects to Chad Gable, because, you know, they went after him. You know, clearly, I think that us fans kind of overdid the story for Chad Gable and made him die. But
I don't know why. I think I know why they're doing it.
What do you think? Why do you think they're focused on Chad Gable? I don't have a theory, honestly.
I'll say this: if you look back, what was it? When Bray Wyatt became the Fiend, he just randomly attacked people that were heels and turned them.
But the Fiend took out legends.
Yeah,
Fiend went after Mick and stole the mandible ball.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand the Chad Gable thing. Like, I know they left little Easter eggs and all this shit, which so many wrestling fans would go way down a rabbit hole on some QR codes, but won't search for a match for a New Japan star on YouTube that's coming into AEW. But man, I don't understand the chat. Like, I'm interested. Like, they have my attention and they have my interest. I just can't connect damn dots.
Think about it. When the Fiend came, he attacked random people. When they was heels, look at Seth Rollins was the heel. Then after defeating Seth Rollins, you see Seth Rollins turn into like a baby face. And you look at Chad Gable. Last week, he was the baddest heel. And then Monday, you see Chad Gable going up to the Alpha Academy apologizing with tears. Like he regrets everything.
They make him a baby face again? Is that what's going to happen?
I think that's what Uncle Howdy doing. Turn the evil side, making them go back to the baby face, and with the, what you call it? The bro.
So you think he's going to you think Uncle Howdy's there to heal the hurt people? If someone's turning, he's going to bring them back to the light?
So it did it with the Fiend, hurt, healed. So they doing the match.
So if we see New Day break up, you think Uncle Howdy brings New Day back together?
I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I think it just works out like the Fiend did. Every person that Fiend attacks, it went and turned that person heel or babyface.
Dude, I never even considered that. I like that. That's like a really solid like idea. I couldn't find logic in.
I say this: if this Monday you see Chad Gable being all nice, polite to everybody, not showing no signs of anger, aggression like he did for like almost the past month and a half, you'll see the Uncle Howdy effect kick in.
So what you're telling me is, you think that a guy who's going around with puppets that he has brought to life is able to help people heal? Huh. Really weird, Joe. Really weird that you would think that a guy with puppet friends is able to bring happiness and joy into someone's life.
It's weird. It's always that other flip personality that kicks in. You got the
we ain't gotta call it the personality, Joe.
Gotta call it something.
You gotta call it something, right? So in the comments, live on Instagram. If you're not live on Instagram, you're missing the opportunity to be live in the comments. But our friend Cuban Gorilla brought it up. I shared it earlier that there is an outpouring within the, I hate saying IWC, within the internet wrestling community and wrestling fan base of fans wanting to see Uncle Howdy as the World Heavyweight Champion. And I just want to take this opportunity to say something very, very important. There's a reason that for decades Vince McMahon refused to listen to what fans want. Pro wrestling fans don't book pro wrestling shows for a damned reason. That would be terrible, because having the Fiend hold the world title was a bad idea. It's just not a good idea. Like, you can't. Top Dollar said he should be world champions. Of course he did. Like, and Top Dollar's a whole other story. Like, Top Dollar's seems like a nice guy, but delusional in the world of pro wrestling. But, man, Uncle Howdy should not. I don't think any of those characters should, as long as they're in these characters, as long as they're the monsters, they should never be anywhere near a world title. They should wrestle rarely ever. It should be very, very much something we're given in small doses to see them wrestle. And every match they have should be profoundly violent.
My thing is, if they did wrestle, some of their masks that they have on, it's probably gonna be a little bit hard for them to get in the ring and do some of that signature move with them masks.
I don't know if they're gonna have them wrestle with the mask, because I think wrestling with the mask was a detriment to the Fiend. I don't know if all these performers can sell and evoke emotion with a mask that doesn't allow for facial expressions. That's a tricky thing. Like, not everyone is Bray. Not everyone is Kane. Not everyone can sell without facial expressions. It's a tricky thing.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't know if they need every aspect of a monster to be shown in the ring while performing. Now, they can have moments where maybe they do, but they don't matches should just be car crashes. It should be assassinations, and it should be violent. And I almost think each one of these characters in their first several matches should not have a clear, decisive winner, and they should be ruled no contest, and the referee should stop the matches. It should be done. I don't want to say they should do it a death match level of violence in WWE TV with the Wyatt Six, but it shouldn't be damned close. Like, it should be something that's uncomfortable to watch whenever they have their matches. Like, it should almost be like a kind of watching, kind of turning away. Like, it should be bloody and violent and rarely done.
Rarely done.
Yeah. Uncle Howdy shouldn't be on Raw every week. Should have. I don't even know if they should be doing I don't want to call them skits. I don't know if they should have a Wyatt Six segment every single week on Raw. I think they should let you anticipate that it's going to happen, and then some weeks it doesn't take place. Some weeks something happens on SmackDown. Some weeks it happens on NXT. It should be unpredictable on every level of what we get with the Wyatt Six. I just don't think we should have them dominate TV. The Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse became a TV dominant. It was still very enjoyable, but we got Brainless Creations checking it out live on Instagram, asking if the Wyatt Six stuff is worth tuning in for. Everybody else live on Instagram, feel free to let him know. Joe, what do you think? If you've been out of WWE for a minute, should a fan tune in to check out the Wyatt Six?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Now is not the time, because
we're just getting started, though.
I know, but
we're 8 weeks into the QR codes, 9 weeks, something like that. Yeah. But
I would say not yet, because some people who ain't watch it, they wouldn't get the memo what's going on with. But to get in to maybe when the whole action starts, then they'll probably get into it. Sometimes people don't want to sit down and watch promos. They want to see action.
They want to see the in-ring.
In-ring. Now,
so I think if you want to catch a little bit of spooky in your pro wrestling from the idea of, I always compare WWE shows akin to a variety show. You're going to get a little bit of horror, you're going to get a little bit of comedy, you might get a song and dance routine. This is your horror segment. This is your where I think The Fiend was a slasher kind of horror movie. I think the Wyatt Six might be a monster movie. And I happen to I don't like horror at all. I don't like the Friday the 13th. Well, that's more, Jason's more of a monster. I don't like your Saws and your Hostels and those types of horror flicks. I do like Godzilla and King Kong, though. I do like a good monster movie. And I kind of feel like the Wyatt Six might be a band of monsters, not necessarily slashers. Where The Fiend was a slasher, I think this group might be monsters, and I think you movie buffs out there, new horror fans, might get where I'm trying to imply the difference, but I kind of hope they're more monsters than slashers. I think someone could tune in to check out the Wyatt Six, or at least get brought up to speed. I'm sure someone's dedicated a YouTube video to uncovering all the Easter eggs and kind of bring things in. Monday night's interview with Bo Dallas, I think, was good. If you just go to YouTube and watch that, that'll let you know if you want to tune in just to check out the Wyatt Six, because that definitely, I think, showed some layers to what that character's going to be.
Yep.
We didn't get to our Raw preview show on Monday, and in my notes for the Raw preview show, I wanted to talk about Awesome Truth and the lackluster run with tag titles. and they pulled them off of them Monday night. Put them
Yeah, they did.
back on Judgment Day. Gave it the Fiend and Big Head with the help of Liv Morgan. What do you make of that, Joe?
All right, this is what I think of it. I think this is how they separate Damian Priest from the Judgment Day.
You think this is how we get Priest out of Judgment Day? With him and Seth, and then...
Yeah. He took the challenge. If Seth wins, he gets the title. Damian Priest leaves Judgment Day. So I think this is how.
You think we're taking that title off of Damian Priest already?
I think this is how they're going to do it. I think because Finn and JD got the tag team with the help of Liv. I think, let's see, somehow.
I wish
Maybe.
Dom could wrestle and we could put the Money in the Bank on top. I really do.
Yeah. I would say maybe Carlito, since he in the Judgment Day and he probably still help there. He might go after the Intercontinental Championship. Had the gold in the.
No way. There's no way somebody's getting that IC title before Bron Breakker does. Braun taking that shit off of Sami Zayn. 100%.
I'm just throwing it out there. But yeah, I would say this is now the Liv Morgan thing. Now that they're making her character look good on that on them segments, she's trying to dominate every single man in there, even between Dom and Finn. Like she is like sexual seduction.
Well, I think we have a couple of things going on. She told Rhea that she was going to take away everything she loves. She took away the title. She took away her ability to compete. She's working on taking away Dom. And I think we're going to see her just have her sights set totally on the Judgment Day. But the current formation of Judgment Day, the OGs of this Judgment Day, are Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, who joined under Edge, and then Finn Balor, who assisted in kicking Edge, led the charge to kick Edge out of Judgment Day, which really should have placed Finn firmly as the leader of Judgment Day, but it didn't really pan out that way. The night before Finn Balor joined Judgment Day and they kicked Edge out, do you remember the match? I don't remember the pay-per-view was. Do you remember what the match was?
It was when they kicked him out. Okay.
It was Finn Balor. Well, it was Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley versus Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Liv Morgan.
That was it. Yeah.
What if Finn and Liv had been planning this for a long time? What if this has always been the plan? What if the work was always Finn Balor and Liv Morgan were going to take over Judgment Day? And the story's there. You throw AJ into the mix, give them the Good Brothers. Holy shit, we just made the Bullet Club. I mean, granted, Tamatonga's on SmackDown, so we can't really work it, but can't hear nothing you're saying, Joe. Joe is frozen, everybody. There he is.
I'm back. The little kiddo trying to call on iPad, so I had to hang up. That's all. You gotta love it.
Yeah, but what if that's the case? What if Finn and Liv have been working to take over Judgment Day from the very beginning? What if that was the plan? We got Joe over here declining FaceTimes from his kid.
I know.
Father of the year.
She'll understand. But okay.
That's funny. Well, how does she not understand? She's usually on the show with us. She needs to get her act together. She wants her 5%.
Yeah, she wants 5%.
Her 5% is coming out of your 5%. Just gonna tell you that much. Shit.
Hold on one second.
All right. Well, with that, Joe is going to take this call from his daughter.
All right.
And this is an opportunity to let everyone know. Go right to our profile on Instagram. You can go right up top. There's a link. You can donate to Lorain County Dog Kennel. They are full. The kennel is full. So anyone local, Northeast Ohio, if you would love to rescue a dog, bring a dog into your home, welcome it into your family, check out Lorain County Dog Kennel. If you don't have room for an extra family member, that's fine. You can donate a few dollars, help them out. We're looking to raise money for them over the next month. So anything you can donate, go right to our profile. Every dollar you donate goes directly to the Friends of Lorain County Dog Kennel, which is what their nonprofit is called. So if you can donate anything, greatly appreciated. Any of our sponsors out there, you guys can throw some money their way. Don't give money to me. Don't give money to Joe. Don't give money to Mark the Monster. Give money to the puppies.
Even a dollar be fine too. Simple
right.
dollar.
Anything you can do can help a dog that is not in a place any dog should be.
There you go. All right.
So what do you think of my theory, Joe? Finn and Liv been plotting this from day one.
I think that's fine. I did see a post about that earlier of how they did so that once again, but yeah. I don't think it's crazy that they planned that out, but then
Who took the hotel key? Ben Ballard took the hotel key.
yeah. But then they'll have to bring in if they did do that, they'll have to get maybe the Judgment Day get some more new people in there. Like
Revamp Judgment Day. Revamp the Spooky Kids.
yeah.
You know we're not gonna get AJ and the Good Brothers. We're not gonna get them.
I know.
They're on SmackDown. Maybe if we do, maybe in the draft later on in the year, but not right now.
I think they're done with the draft to next year, so yeah.
All right, let's shift gears, Joe. Let's talk about AEW Dynamite tonight in Buffalo. Last stop before Forbidden Door. Holy shit. What a card they have for a Dynamite.
I saw that. I did.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. I'm just going to run through these matches, okay? And then we'll just talk about these ones that stand out to us. So we have a trios match. It's Mina, Brian May, and Toni Storm versus Saraya, Anna Jay, and Harley. We got the LIJ, Shingo Takagi, Titan, and Takahashi against Blackpool Combat Club. It's going to be Mox, Audio, and Wheeler. Then we have, look at this shit. We have Kyle O'Reilly and Zack Sabre Jr. on a random ass episode of Dynamite. Just take my money. I'm tuning in for that. I'm tuning out for hearing from Mercedes Moné. That's when we go pee, ladies and gentlemen.
Leave her little 8 segment alone. Leave her 8 segment alone. She want to talk.
Yeah. She ain't got Russell. Cuban Gorilla hasn't watched AEW in a week, and it's AEW is just great matches. Like, you want to watch great wrestling, AEW is your spot. That's the cornerstone of everything. It's who's better. And here's a match I didn't see. I thought they were putting this one off, but it's in the Owen Hart Foundation men's quarterfinal. Jay White versus Ray Phoenix.
Oh, they add that Saturday night. Saturday night, they added Saturday.
Switchblade Jay White versus Ray Phoenix in the Owen Hart Foundation quarterfinal. Like, holy shit. We're going to hear from Daniel Garcia. He's not wrestling tonight on Dynamite. He does have a match with the Butcher for Collision. So that'll be taped tonight, I think. Then we have Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay teaming up against the Gates of Agony. Like, what? What are they doing?
You know.
We will hear from MJF. MJF will be on the show, cut a promo. Go Home Dynamite is a stacked card.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle O'Reilly and Zack Sabre Jr. Yep. Like,
I'll say that's probably going to be a good match.
That's going to be, I mean, with this card, I don't even know that I can even pick what I think is going to be match tonight, because we also have a Will Ospreay match where he's teamed with Swerve Strickland.
Come on. Everybody knows it's always the week of the match, the champion versus the challenger. They always tag team, see each other in the ring. They always do that. Everybody does that.
We got Cuban Gorilla comments on what's going on in AEW. So this weekend, AEW has Forbidden Door. And the main event for Forbidden Door is Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay for the AEW Heavyweight title. MJF has returned. He just finished off a program with Roosh. Great match, honestly, last week. Really, really good match, Roosh and MJF. So now MJF currently isn't locked into a program, so his promo tonight should be setting us up. But last week he did have a face-to-face encounter with Will Ospreay. That's probably the program we were working toward. I don't think Will Ospreay should beat Swerve Strickland this weekend.
I said it last week. I'll say it again. Will Ospreay shouldn't win just yet.
Yeah, I think they should really wait till Wembley 2025. I think it should be put off that long. I think Swerve should face Bryan Danielson at Wembley at All In this year, and I think Danielson should beat Swerve for the world title in Wembley, carry that belt for a year because he's supposed to retire this fall, and I think you make him world champion, and like that's his cross to carry. Like, he wanted to retire, but now he's world champion, and he doesn't want to take it easy, so he's going to put on just these amazing matches for the next year. Will Ospreay can beat him at All In 2025, take the belt from Bryan Danielson and let him semi-retire, whatever it is he wants to call it, and go on from there. But I don't think you put that title on Will Ospreay yet. I wouldn't do it. I would let this build. Give it a year. Let it build for a year.
I wouldn't give it to him at all.
You would never make Will Ospreay your world champion.
No.
All right. Well, everyone, if anyone looking to purchase clearance, don't say the F word podcast T-shirts with the illegal brother-in-law Joe on here, there will be clearance out on the website. I'm going to be auditioning new co-hosts because clearly Joe has lost his damn mind thinking Will Ospreay should be world champion. It's Will Ospreay. He's the Billy Goat.
I think only why I wouldn't let him be the champion.
This is why you ain't got the pencil, Joe.
I know. This is why I got the pencil. I'm okay with that. My only theory is I like him. He's a good person. He can wrestle great, but he will only be there when you need him to be there because he wants to be home with his family. And
Dude, he's not all the time. You're
I know, but
world. I told you this with MJF. I told you this with Roman Reigns. Your world champion does not have to be on every damn show. He shouldn't defend his title every week. When he does, it should damn well be the main event, not what they've been doing with Swerve.
okay.
Just my opinion. I'm an old school kind of guy.
No.
But your world champion is your main event. That's it. World champion main events, and you shouldn't see your world champion all the time. It needs to be a special attraction. They don't got to make every town. It just doesn't have to be that way. It needs to mean something whenever they're there. It's got to have purpose. You wouldn't make Will Ospreay world champion. What the hell is wrong with you, boy? It's upsetting. Bullshit.
Okay.
Cuban Gorilla, you can submit your applications to Don't Say the F Word Podcast at gmail.com. I'm auditioning for a new illegal brother-in-law.
Damn, I just got fired on the spot. Damn, okay, cool.
Hey, sorry, man. It's sometimes it just takes one mistake, Joe. It's not performance review time. It's you make one mistake and you don't want to put your world title on Will Ospreay.
Okay.
So we talked about this last week. We said, who should take it off Swerve? Then are you changing your opinion? Who should beat Swerve?
Which one? Oh, the belt. Oh.
Yeah, who beats Swerve then? We both think it should not be Will Ospreay right now. I think Bryan Danielson at Wembley. Are you changing? I would love for it to be Hangman Page. I just don't know how we get there.
I forgot. Who did I say what? I forgot what I said. Damn.
I don't remember because I erased my note where you said it.
Damn. Oh, I said it was gonna be MJF. That was it.
Yeah, you did. You said MJF is the one to beat Swerve. I wish it could be Hangman and Page because I think that's the lifelong feud AEW should be building, and they're not. But I think it should be that or Danielson. I think it should. It's going to have to be Bryan Danielson at Wembley, unless they mess up and pull the trigger too soon on Will Ospreay. This weekend's too soon to give Will Ospreay the world title. I will agree with you there, but you give it a year and a half to build it until next year at Wembley.
Mm-hmm.
You give it till next year at Wembley, you should have enough of a fan base really bought in on Will Ospreay's talent.
Okay.
And I think that'd be really good.
I'll rewrite my statement. This is what I should do. I think when he
That's
drops,
right, Joe. Save that job.
When he drops the intergalactic check, what it's called.
Intergalactic, inspirational, Albuquerque, New Mexico title of the continent. Whatever the hell title it is, Will Ospreay's carrying. I don't know what the hell belt that is.
Okay. So whenever he drops that title to whoever, or he just freely gives it away to somebody, that's when he should go after the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we didn't talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Who should beat Will Ospreay for the international belt? Who should beat Will Ospreay?
I'm going to say this. I'm going with my theory. He's just going to relinquish it and put it in the
victory. He just drops it whenever he wins the world title?
No, I think he's going to drop it enough to precede the world title. He's going to hand it off. And they're going to do it like another tournament.
Didn't TNA used to do something where if you were one of their mid-card champs, you could cash in that belt for a world title shot?
Feast of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a good thing for AEW to do. They have so many belts. Like, you should be able to, trade it in for a shot at the next higher-up belt, and that could keep things moving along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tony Khan, I know you tune into us regularly. Go ahead and start implementing that. You have 38 titles on your damn TV show. Start letting people cash in. Let's make it exciting.
But you got to remember, the Feast of Fire it was basically one would get fired, world heavyweight, tag team, and X division, and they did it for the women's too, but I forget what the women's were.
I don't think you need all that, 'cause that's complicated. I think it should just be, if you're this mid-card champion, you can cash in your belt for the next one up. So if, I think I would say the TNT title is like the highest ranking mid-card. So if you're international champion, you can cash that in for a shot at the TNT title. If you're TNT champion, you can cash that in for a shot at the world title. You could maybe blend ROH in there. For anyone who's watching Ring of Honor right now, I don't know who that is. It's a rough show to kind of keep up with because it's trapped behind a paywall for whatever reason.
That's right.
Or you have to hoist the pirate flag to get there, which I do not condone. But hey, that's what you're doing. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes said he was watched one of the last AEW pay-per-views through an illegal strike. Cody Rhodes is a pirate using Cody.
Hey, I don't blame him. Hey, no, I don't condone it, but he did the right thing.
Hey, he's doing what he's doing. What can I say? But so I only want to know what you think about one match as far as, because I think the tag match at the end, I don't think it matters who wins. We're just going to see a brawl between Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. Who advances, Jay White or Ray Phoenix? We know Kyle O'Reilly versus Zack Sabre Jr. is just going to be an incredible match. I don't care who wins. I just hope both guys have fun. But Ray Phoenix, Jay White, who advances in the Owen Hart Cup tournament?
They both good.
They're both really good.
They both good. They both.
Either guy could be world champion.
They both.
Truthfully,
they both got the same style matches. I would like to see Phoenix win. Tell you the truth, Phoenix. I think
like
Phoenix wins. But I think it may go to Jay White. But I think Phoenix, it'll work better for Phoenix to win that tournament than Jay White.
Yeah, either way, I'm happy. I mean, I'm such a fan of both guys. Man, Cuban Gorilla in the comments today is really helping set things up for us because this was going to be the ending conversation.
Say no, Mac.
Cuban Gorilla live right here in our comments wants to know what the illegal brother-in-law Joe thinks about the idea of Shane McMahon to AEW. Now, I don't know how anyone could be checking us out that hasn't heard this rumor yet, but the rumor is, according to
multiple sources,
Conrad Thompson and his conversation with JR, on Grilling with JR, that they both felt pretty confident that the idea of Shane McMahon ending up in AEW is not as far-fetched as it would initially seem, because he has allegedly reached out to AEW talent and spoken to them about the environment and the possibility. Tony Khan seemingly shot this notion down that no one's ever spoken to him, but they didn't necessarily discredit what Conrad said. Conrad did not say anything about Shane talking to Tony Khan, none of that. He just said that he was told from sources that Shane did talk to talent about what it's like there. Now, it's important to note, Shane O'Mac does not have a WWE contract, has not had a WWE contract in some time. Yes, he is in 2K24. It's a different deal for his likeness to be used in that video game. It does not tie him to the company in any capacity. Shane could do something with AEW if Shane was so inclined to do so. Joe, the floor is yours before I give my thoughts.
I would say it's a great idea, Shane, to go to AEW.
A
Reason
great
why?
idea.
Right. Reason why? Hear me out. Let me
Okay.
give a reason before you
Okay.
snap. One,
You know that's what I'm gonna do.
I know you by now. They don't, but I do. But okay. One, you need somebody who know the wrestling business better than Tony Khan. Know the ins and outs on what to do, how to run a show, good property events. You need someone that actually has the mind frame of running a wrestling organization. You need the mind frame of somebody who help you know how to get in different facilities, stadiums, not just your average, not saying like the local bystander, but up there, like the guard somewhere like that, get in there. You need somebody who know how to do negotiating deals, contracts, managing. And also, you need that one person, not just because of the last name. You need another person that can help you get better arenas, better stages, and kind of make AEW not feel like WWE, but make it better environment than what it is right now.
Well, Joe, that sounded like you were just shitting on AEW. So
I did it a nice way. I did it a nice way.
I think AEW does a good job with they get into arenas that are. I understand why they go to the size arenas they go to, and they don't go to smaller venues. They go to those arenas for the connections that those arenas have with the fan base, the email them. They're doing NBA arenas because those NBA arenas have customer emails, and they can let those customers know about the upcoming event. Because AEW does not market, they don't advertise in local markets properly. Never have. Seems like they're never gonna. But they will send out emails from those venues. So if you've attended any type of event at a venue AEW is going to be at, you're going to get an email that you know about tickets. I actually, this is going to be a shocker for you, Joe. I don't think that Shane McMahon going to AEW is a terrible idea. See, I'm not going to snap.
Okay.
I think Shane could bring some value to AEW. How I think they could use him would be as some sort of a booking capacity role, but he would have to operate I don't know, under Tony Khan's thumb greatly because you couldn't trust him. How could he be trusted? Honestly,
if you want the title,
but
I don't know.
I think that Shane does. I think he just genetically has to have a good mind for that business. I think Shane had a lot of good ideas about ECW, and it got convoluted because Vince got involved. I think Shane had good ideas about WWE purchasing the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Where I think Shane might be able to be an asset for AEW would be someone who could bridge the gap between Tony Khan and other members of the wrestling industry. Let's be honest, Tony Khan can connect with some talent through other talent, and they like the money he pays, and they like the schedule. But where's that connection to being able to source that newer talent that's not on the indie scene? Maybe Shane and JR start just scouting the indies and pulling people in that maybe people aren't aware of. Maybe Shane helps produce some better, more of those entertainment things. I don't think AEW needs to be anything like WWE. Anytime they have gone down that sports entertainment path, the shows have been bad. Like, whenever Punk came in and got hurt and was out, and we went through that sports entertainment phase of AEW, the show was bad. When Punk came back and we did even more of it with him, the show was bad. Like, I'm not saying his programs were bad. They weren't. Everything Punk did in AEW was actually good. So I don't want everyone coming at me with their Chicago flags, trying to beat the shit out of me with the hot dog or whatever it is they do in Chicago. I represent. But outside of what Punk was doing himself, the show was bad. But I do think Shane could bring some creativity. I think he may have some ideas that could work. And I can tell you this much, man, he'd pop a hell of a rating. The ratings aren't a big deal to me. I don't give a shit. But it would shut Eric Bischoff off for a week, which he's more worried about. As always, he's worried about TV ratings. And from what I watched of the last episode of Who Killed WCW, Eric Bischoff was always more worried about ratings than he was ad revenue. So, Who Killed WCW told me in the first 4 minutes of the last episode that what I think is right about Eric Bischoff, he doesn't understand business. But I digress.
You do.
I think Shane could probably do something in AEW. I think if I were Tony Khan, if I were Tony Khan and I was left with, Shane McMahon's interested in a job, what do you do with him? I signed Shane McMahon to run the creative for Ring of Honor, or perhaps even run Ring of Honor completely until Scott D'Amore is available, and then I signed Scott D'Amore to work with Shane McMahon and run Ring of Honor, and allow Tony Khan to focus on AEW and let Ring of Honor operate completely separate as AEW's developmental, and let them build up the next incoming stars to AEW, and don't cross over. AEW talent doesn't go to Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor talent can come in, but maybe you take the time and you separate it. When Punk first did his shit show at that press conference at All Out, and I pitched my idea to separate Ring of Honor and AEW, to have the Young Bucks and Kenny go to Ring of Honor and let Punk stay in AEW.
I remember.
Or even whenever Cody was leaving, Cody could have went, or, do whatever. You could work some crossover things. Forbidden Door could be Ring of Honor and AEW if you have Shane McMahon running Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think they could do something for sure. I think it's doable. Do I think it happens? No. No. I absolutely do not think Shane McMahon goes and works in AEW in any capacity at all. I don't believe that ever takes place. I think it's more likely for Vince McMahon to purchase TNA and him and Shane run TNA against Triple H and Stephanie running WWE. Then I think it's possible that Shane McMahon signs with AEW and does anything with them. I don't see it being.
Don't you gotta wait till 2026 before you can get back in the wrestling business? Vince.
Who? Vince?
Vinnie Mac.
Vinnie Mac can do whatever the hell he wants. He can't work for WWE.
Oh, I thought.
Go do whatever. I don't think they gave him a non-compete.
Nah.
I don't think.
I think they said that.
I mean, they just fired the guy.
I think they said he could open up a wrestling business come 2026. It was something like that. I forget what.
So you have Shane started off, and then Vince comes in later. And Vince sold off tons of his TKO stock. He got the money, and he sold it off before TKO lost these lawsuits and have to pay out all these MMA fighters a shitload of money. But I don't know. I don't think Shane goes to AEW. I do think Ricky Starks goes to WWE, but that's a question for our next. That's a conversation for our next show.
Okay.
And with that, thank you everyone who checked us out live here on Instagram. Everyone on YouTube and Spotify, thank you for checking us out. Anyone who has donated to our friends wins of Lorain County Dog Kennel Fundraiser on Instagram. Greatly appreciated. That is going on end of July. I don't remember what our end date is, but 30-day full run of that. So anyone who's able to donate, help out Lorain County Dog Kennel, greatly appreciated. Shout out Boulder Bears Gummies. Joe, yours are coming. Your shirt is here. I got to get you your shirt.
That's cool. I do got one thing.
All right, hit it, Will, Joe. Send the clown home happy, Joe. Let's send him home.
All right. I know this Sunday, I said the trivia was going to be about the things you like, all the little breakdown matches.
Wait, we got postpone trivia?
We got the postpone trivia about you. About you. It's postponed for
So we got trivia coming on Sunday.
So we got trivia coming Sunday. But so, reason why I had to change it up, because some of the questions I was doing had me thinking about something else. And then as I started thinking about it, man, my word, it's still gonna be about you. It will still be
Everything should be, Joe. Everything should be.
So, being the person I am, are you ready? Are you ready? What this Sunday trivia is gonna be about?
What's it gonna be about?
Are you ready? Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. And 3, 2, 1. Come on.
We're doing ECW trivia this Sunday. Oh shit, Joe! You know how many concussions I've had. All right, well, you guys hear it this Sunday live on Instagram. Don't Say the F Word podcast. ECW trivia from the illegal brother-in-law Joe. Join us. Hop in the comments. Help me and Mark the Monster out, because I've had a lot of concussions in my life. I can't remember shit. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. ECW. So we will see you guys for sure Sunday night. We might be back before then. You never know. Make sure you're following us on Instagram so you know when we're going live. We are over 65,000 accounts reached in the last 30 days. That's how I grow that follower base. We're creeping up on 1,000 followers on Instagram. Check us out. YouTube, Spotify, everywhere. Facebook's not the one I do a great job keeping up with. TikTok exists, but I'm 41 years old. I'm not great with TikTok. But Instagram's our spot. Check us out on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Do all those things. Click bells, hit shit, do whatever you got to do. Thank you, everyone who's been here live on Instagram. We will see you on the next one. We're out.